We are on the Kilimanjaro Safari, well in line. And we're going to go see what animals are out this time of the day. We got a little wait yet until we get to the front, but we'll be getting on soon.
Based on their skeletal structure. Now they have an 18-inch long tongue, which is long enough to lick their nose and their eyeballs, which is kind of cool. It's also a little bit gross. Now the black rhinos are actually going to weigh close to about 3,000 pounds. Now even though they weigh 3,000 pounds, these guys, they can charge at about 35 miles per hour. Greater kudu. Now those are females, and we know that because just like the okapi, only the males can grow horns. But the greater kudu, their horns are going to be about 6 feet long. But it's actually hippos hanging out here. Now hippos, they're going to weigh close to about 5,500 pounds. They spend a majority of their time underwater where they can actually hold their breath for about 8 minutes at a time. Now they like to stay underwater because it will help protect their skin from the sun. It also helps to keep them cool. Now on our left, there's also a small pod of pink-backed pelicans. There's a few on the island, there's one in the water here. Now these pelicans, they get their name because under their wings is actually a pinkish color on their back. Now it is the skin turning pink, not their feathers. Oh, there you go. There's a hippo under that pelican too. See that one? Oh, there it is. Now sometimes hippos look like they're swimming. Just make sure we stay seated at all times, like that one there on our left, but it's actually just walking along the bottom of the watering hole. They are far too dense to swim, so they just sink down to the bottom. It does include children.
Oh, there is one.
They must be sitting on your lap or on the seat beside you, and please do not hold them in the air. You are not Rafiki. They are not Simba. Sit down. Sit down. Sea-Nile crocodiles. These are 100% real. They are not animatronics. Now we find the males traveling in much smaller herds called bachelor herds of about 1 to 4 elephants at a time. Now elephants, they do have extremely sensitive skin. Elephant activity. Elephants like the ones here on our left will actually come over here and dig in that red clay, and they will actually eat it for extra vitamins and minerals. Animal sanctuary. Coming up on our left, we are going to see a few chubby unicorns, the white rhinos. And these guys, they get their name because natives are actually calling them white rhinos with a V, which does mean wide, based on their wide set mouth. But Westerners thought they were saying white rhinos, and that's how they got their name. On our left is a female lion at the top of the rock there. Now the females are actually going to do a majority of the hunting, while the males will stay back to protect the bride and the cubs. So the male lions are kind of like the big stay-at-home dads of the lion family. Now lions, they are nocturnal animals, which means they are going to be their most active at nighttime. And then the most handsome boy as well, the male lion. Now the male lions, when they're fully grown, their manes are going to weigh close to 45 pounds. Now the older they get, the darker their mane is going to become. The darker the mane, the more dominant the lion actually is. For animals. So there are 2 ostriches here, one on the left and the right, the most unpredictable animals on the reserve. They're going to stand around 7.5 to 8 feet tall, and they can run around 40 miles per hour. They are omnivores, which means they eat both plants and animals like little lizards and insects.
So that was the Kilimanjaro Safari. Seen lots of animals and heard some real interesting facts about them. So we're probably going to move on, and this may be its own video. So as for that, we'll catch you on the next adventure.